Hello crafty friends and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be working in the Jesus in July mini album that I'm doing. Now, the video that was supposed to go up last week, because this is a collaboration, it's the Jesus in July collaboration that is hosted by Esther from the Trucking Scribe. The video for last week, I thought it, the other video for last week, I thought it had uploaded, and apparently it hadn't, and I didn't find that out until yesterday. So, in that video, I showed you the cover, the spine, how I did the spine, the inside here with the collaboration info here, just a little flip out with a writing space on the bottom. This is a pocket, and this is just being used to keep this closed, and it also has a flip up, and here I'm going to, like on this flap right here, I am going to put a photo. Now, ignore that. I spilled coffee on it in my coffee when I set my coffee cup down a little bit, like a drop splashed up and hit right there. But it adds character to it. But yeah, that just is holding this closed because there's something that's going to be going in this pocket that actually holds this flap closed. But this mini journal is the lay flat method, is the method that I used to make it. So, but that's the cover, and I'm going to go through and show y'all how to do the cover as well. So set that aside, and I also showed y'all the page layout, and also I decorated the first page. Again, like I said, that video apparently never uploaded. So, but I'm going to go ahead and show you the first page now. So, this is the kit that she gave all the participants. This right here is being held closed with this gorgeous silky dark blue ribbon. So you've got that. And then, now this is the front of, yes, the front of page 1. Now, the way my pages are going to go is that with this right here, see how this opens up? To attach those pages inside this, all we're going to do is open it up. And then this page will go in this hinge, but I'm just going to show you right here. And you would sandwich the hinge in between the page, centering the page. So in other words, you want the page, the bottom of the page to come to the bottom where the blue hinge ends. Same with the top. And then you would put it in like this. And I'm going to glue here and here, like the bottom of the page here, and then here, and there's going to be at the top here that'll be open for a wide pocket, and there's 4 of these. So set that back to the side and come back to here. So we'll open this up, and then this flips up, and in this collaboration, she included the story of the birth of Jesus Christ. Now, disclaimer. I didn't edit, I didn't change anything about this except for one thing, the size. I resized all of the pages that went with the accompanying Bible story for this collaboration. I just resized them for the maps. Well, disclaimer, When I was flipping through doing the sizes, I wasn't paying attention to which side of the page I was resizing for. So this one right here is, this front part here is the only one that's in order. So it's all good though. It's okay. This one I'm keeping. I'm not selling this one. So, but that's the first one. And then if you move this here, now these, all I did was I just went into the software that I use, the program that I use to design my kits with, and just went through and just created some fussy cuts centered around this kit. So like this is Myrrh. So, and all I did was back this fussy cut onto the back of some cardstock, and then this pulls out. And again, I'm probably either going to put a photo or journal, like lined paper for journaling. And then on this flip, I just stenciled in, I've got some nativity stencils, and I just stenciled in the Northern Star for those, because as you know, that's what the wise men followed. So flip this out, and this is writing space, and this is day 2 of that, again with that stenciling, and that fussy cut is what I created. And then both of these, like the candles and the myrrh, are both little tuck spots. And then you open that up and it's more journaling. And then you've got this piece from the kit, and this just folds in like this, and like that. And then this ties together. Now I'm not finished fully decorating the pages just yet. I just wanted to get the main bases covered with the decorative paper. So, and then flip it over, and you've got that one. And now this is a little hinge that slides with just a simple brad and a piece of a scrap from the kit that I just mounted on some cardstock. And this flips open, and again, I can either do a picture or I'm thinking, I know I'm going to do a picture here, but yeah, you got journaling space there. And then behind this, if you look carefully up here, you got that, and you've got that. This is a belly band, but you have all this space to where I can tuck something into. And then this swings, this simply swings back closed. And that is page 1. And I'm sorry it didn't upload, guys. I wanted y'all to watch me make this, but I am going to come back in with, I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do. I may do some more of the fussy cut and actually layer it in between here. I'm not sure yet. So that was page 1. Y'all will get to, hopefully, cross fingers crossed, that this uploads. If you're seeing this now, it uploaded. We're going to go on to page 2. And now, I forgot to say, in the other video, I told you all of these pages are, they are 5 by 8.5, I think it is. Yes, they are 5 wide by 8.5 tall. And then I have this piece right here that it flips up here, and it flips down like that. Now this back half right here will be getting glued down on the here and here to form a pocket. Let's see, so this is the back side of it. Let me flip over to, I actually need the front side. So here's the front side. No, this, slide it to the left, right a little. You've got this piece, it folds out like that. And then you can fold it back and it comes out like this. And then this right here is also a pocket. So we're gonna start here on the front side. Now I've already pre-cut all my pieces. Sorry, had to give me something to drink. And I've already, well, put them in the order that they printed, just they're in the wrong location. But yeah. So this one goes here. And now if we flip this over, I've got this one here. This is supposed to be day this is actually supposed to be like this one, and then this one, yeah, it got out of order, guys. But yeah, once you flip it over, I'm going to put, oops, wrong one, sorry guys. Let me make sure here that I'm grabbing these in the right order. Yeah, this is actually supposed to go here. And then when you flip it over, this one here and this one here. And now when you're doing a mini album and you're placing your decorative papers, you're supposed to leave just a little bit of a border around it so that you get that pretty, it's like it adds decoration to the mini album. So let me just set these to the side here, and we're gonna put this one on the front here. And all I'm doing is I'm using just a little bit of Fabri-Tac. I am out of my score tape, so I can't use that. I've got some ordered. It's supposed to be here in the next couple of days. So I ran out of it when I was doing the first video, and I was like, great. And really all I'm doing is putting glue just around the edges of the decorative paper. And now you want to come in and center this, and I'm using Fabri-Tac for this because it gives me time to play before the glue sets up. See how I can just move it before it sets up fully? Whoops. And don't worry if you get any on that, because we're still covering that. And then you just want to just smooth around your edges, and there you go. Now, yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and do this side while I'm at it. And we're going to put this one right here, same way as we did the first one. But I am loving this collaboration, even though I've had, you know, a few hiccups. It'll be okay. I'm still undecided yet, though, how I want to decorate my cover. I'm not sure. I mean, I have an idea in mind, but I'm not quite sure if that's the way I want to go with it. Oops. Trying to get it even. I mean, the idea that I had in mind was doing like a shaker card cover. Like a shaker card centerpiece for my cover. But I'm not quite sure yet. Alright, and there's that one. So I'm just going to go ahead and just finish up doing this side. And the piece that goes here is this gorgeous one right here. And it just lays over the top of the hinge of our interactive little flippy floppy. Like that. But yeah, but then I saw this pretty idea that Angela Kerr did on her channel of like you create like a photo frame. And there is an image in the kit that is my favorite. And I thought about maybe doing that instead. So, like I said, I'm torn, guys, between the two ideas. So, and like, I mean, if I do a shaker card, I do not have any sequins or seed beads, but I do have, like, when I do die cuts and stuff, which I'm going to come back and do in here. When I do die cuts and stuff, I have, there, that is gorgeous. And you see when we open it up, it's going to be like that. That is pretty. So now we're going to go on to the inside piece here. And I'm going to use this one here. And this one here. But I don't have any like sequins or seed beads to do a shaker card with. But I do have, like when I do the die cuts, I save the little pieces that you have to like poke out. Like if you're doing like a board, if you do die cuts, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. There's one die cut in particular from Tim Holtz. It's lacy edge border one, where you get a lot of little bitty pieces that you have to poke out. And I'm going to be using that one in here on some of the, like on some of the decorative parts of it. And I've got all of that saved, and I can use that for the filler for the shaker card. So I do have that, but I was usually typically I always put either sequins or seed beads or both in with those when I do my stringies, when I do my shaker cards. So I don't know just yet, because I've never tried it by itself, so I don't know how it's gonna look. But yeah, I mean, as you can see, some of these I didn't size exactly right, because on my computer it doesn't get, when I go to resize it, wants to resize it. Some of them, like this one, it wanted to resize all wonky, and I had to go in and I had to adjust the parameters and guess, and just, yeah. But there is that one, guys. So when you come into this one, you'll have this that folds out to this with this, and then you fold it back, and then you can fold it out like that. Let me just set that aside, and now I'm wanting to put something here. Well, I'll come back to that. We'll come back to the pocket. So then all I'm going to do is just flip it over. And now before I start on my pocket, I got to do my background back here. And so this was from the freebie that Esther sent out the other day. And that's just going to lay like that. But she's got so many pretty things. I mean, I showed y'all the kit. Y'all already seen the kit. I did the video for that. And, I mean, this kit is absolutely stunning. So, I mean, part of me wanted to go back in and do, like, instead of going in and making my own fussy cuts, just going in and fussy cutting, like, some of the images off the pages. But I couldn't. I tried doing that. I tried going in and resizing the pages. But again, my laptop, the program, it just, I don't know, it just wasn't resizing them correctly. And then when it did resize them, the resolution of it just was not great at all. So that's why I just went in and just did my own. So, but now we're gonna bring this will come up like this. So let's go ahead and glue it. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna glue it here and here to make a pocket. And there we go. We're gonna hold this, and the way I found that when you do pockets, if you take at the top in the center and you pull out with the pockets when you make the mini journals, you don't get that puckering. Some people want the puckering to fill the pockets full, but with me, I don't want that pucker, because once you excuse me, once you get the pages in, because of the way I'm doing this style of page, it kind of makes the page warp a little, if you understand what I'm saying. And I didn't like that look. So now here we're coming on the front of our little pocket here, our pocket flip. And I'm going to use this gorgeous image from the kit. But yeah, I really just wanted to use the graphics from this kit. And guys, I spent hours trying to figure out in my design program how to resize the pages to where the quality of the images weren't distorted. It would not. I use I have Canva Pro, and I also have GenCreate. I figured, you know, when it wasn't working in Canva Pro, I just go over to GenCreate and try it in there. It just kept distorting it, and some of them kept coming out pixelated, and I'm like, And I guess because when she made the kit, how whatever design program she used formatted the images when she saved the program. Because like with me, in Canva Pro, on some of the clip art that I use, Canva Pro will when it goes to save, it sometimes will reformat the quality of the image. And when most times when it reformat, oh, sorry. So this one, I don't know if I showed y'all guys. I'm just talking away and not paying attention. So this one goes here. You see how it's day 3. And on the other side, it's on the front side, it's day 4. This was supposed to actually go on the front side. But like I said, I wasn't paying attention to my page, which, I wasn't paying attention to which side the flap. Let's see, where's the flap? Ah, here's the flap. I wasn't paying attention on which side the opening for the page was on, so, but it's okay. But yeah, there's that one. But yeah, this is what I'm going to use. This is one of the writing pages from the kit. And this I'm just going to put right here. But in Canva Pro, sometimes when it reformats it reformats the image quality a lot better than what it was that I originally started out with. The quality is sharper, and it is not the image, because sometimes when I'm working with the images, it depends on how I resize it. It'll sometimes the image will go fuzzy. So I have to tweak it a little. And when Canva Pro saves it for me, the quality is so much better than when it was when I had to resize it. But yeah, you got that. And then let me get my glue eraser. I love this little glue eraser, guys. I got it off of Amazon. It is the best. I think I paid like $5, $6 for it. But you see that glue right there? Comes right up. Now, it does not work, so this does not really work on like art glitter glue. But it works wonders on Fabri-Tac and the Oohoo stick. Okay, but there we go. And now, in this pocket right here, I've got just an envelope from the kit. And I am going to slide that in right there. That's the N from the story. So now we're going to flip it back over and make the little piece that's going to go in our pocket right here. Well, our pocket right here. Sorry, guys. So set that to the side. And for that, I'm just going to do another, this is one of the other writing pages from the kit. And then this is the photo mat that I'm going to put it on. And I'm going to put a photo on the back. So, and I love this cardstock, guys. It's textured. You've got a texture, like a really, okay, let's see. This is the side. It's a really defined textured side. And then this side is textured, but it's not as textured as the front side. But I love, and even with the texturing, it writes so smooth. Even like pencil, ink pen, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to put this really textured side over to where this side, because the texture side's going to go in here, because I want to be able to see that texture bordering my picture. So I'm going to do this, flip you over. And again, I'm going to be decorating this album before I put the pages in. Will be the last thing that I do. And then we're going to bring this in, and again, just like with the decorative paper, you just want to get this centered on this mat. with the colorful border. And you see how I can play around and move it with the Fabri-Tac? And there. And again, all I did was put Fabri-Tac along the edges of the page. That's the way I usually do it. And we got some Fabri-Tac right there. But yeah, that's the way I usually do it when I use a wet glue instead of my score tape. I usually only put the glue around the perimeter of the page, and I didn't extend it out far enough on this corner. So that's a simple fix. We're just gonna put a little bit more Fabri-Tac right there. Stringies. Lots of stringies. Now it did ooze out a little bit, but glue eraser to the rescue. And get all of that glue off that corner. And voila. But yeah, that's how that goes. I'm going to pull this in here. And then open up our little pocket. And for now, I'm just going to simply slip this in. I'll come back and put a tab on this when I put the picture on it. So I'm not going to put it in there fully. You see how I've got it sticking out just a little bit so that I can grab it. But yeah, that is this is our page 2. So here to here, and then oops, sorry, I hit the camera, to here, and then you flip it over, and you've got this that flips up like that, and then our envelope in the pocket. And then this will be that completes page 2, guys. Oops, I pushed my card in there by accident. But yeah, that completes page 2. So it'll, when it lays in the jar in the album, you will have this, and then that'll flip over to this. Do I have this at the front? Nope, I do not. Whoops, wrong one. Let's try that again. So when it lays in the album, it's early morning here, guys, so you've got to forgive me. So when it lays in the album, it'll be like this, and it flips over to this, and then this, that flips over to this. But that is my video for today, guys. I hope y'all have a wonderful and blessed day. And also, don't forget to go back in and follow along with everybody. If you need to, you can pause this and take a screenshot or write everybody down. This is the list. Let me see if it'll hopefully won't blur. This is the list of everybody that is competing in this not competing, participating in this collaboration. So, but there you go, guys. I hope everybody has a wonderful and blessed day, and we'll talk to you later. Bye, crafty friends.